Hello, Taurus placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be a weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 24th, 2022. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, take only what resonates, and if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placements. Okay, Taurus, let's get an overall idea of the energy for this week. What is our theme that Taurus is dealing with this week? Have faith in your dreams. So I feel like you are giving up hope when it comes to achieving a certain dream in your life, and this is your reminder to have faith in that. Look at the bigger picture. So I feel like maybe right now, Taurus, you are really focused on the minor details of something. Maybe something is not working out that is like the next step. And because of that, you're giving up on the whole dream. But this is telling you to look at the bigger picture. Maybe you just need to take a step back and see how far you've actually come to reach this dream. And next we have a time to give rather than take. So I feel like at this time, maybe you need to take a step back from the focus on yourself and look at the people in your life who actually may need your help in something. I feel like this is going to make you feel better as well. Check in on those people that you think may need your help this week. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the energy is gaining momentum. See, now there you go. Whatever this dream is or this goal that you are trying to meet, you may not see behind the scenes that things are actually taking place, things are actually happening. This is your reminder that things are going to happen. The energy is gaining momentum. Right now, you just may not see it. Okay, let's see what our tarot cards have to say for this week. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of January 24th, 2022. If you like your reading, Taurus, and you would like to book a personal reading, please check out my website at soulhealingwithholly.com. Right, we have the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Wands. And our overall energy is the Nine of Swords. Wow, Taurus, this is a lot of swords. And swords represent thoughts. And I feel like you are really all up in your head about something right now. The Nine of Swords specifically is about sleepless nights, not being able to get these thoughts out of your head. And I feel like you are really struggling day to day because of these thoughts. Now, you have two cards that speak of anxiety. You have the Nine of Swords and you have the Eight of Swords. So I'll talk about both, but overall, I just feel that there's so much anxiety that you have, maybe because you are losing faith. Maybe this anxiety is about somebody in your life that you feel might need your help, but this anxiety is really preventing you from moving on towards your goals, which is what we are hoping to do. Okay, so first we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody that's very logical and honest. And also, the Queen of Swords knows how to defend herself. She has her sword ready just in case somebody comes at her with the wrong energy. The Queen of Swords is not somebody who's likely to keep somebody in their life who does not deserve to be there. So keep this in mind. I don't know if you have had to cut people out of your life recently, But the Queen of Swords knows what's best for her, and she does not worry about cutting people out of her life if they are not there for the right reasons. However, I feel like perhaps if you had to cut somebody out of your life, you are worried about it or you have regrets about it. Because the Eight of Swords is putting yourself through mental torture. Okay, all of these swords surrounding you like a prison, that is a mental torture that you are putting yourself through. Okay, you are not looking at things clearly. And even though you're tied, you are tied loosely and could easily get yourself out of this. The Eight of Swords to me is kind of that card that says that you are causing your own problems in your life somehow. And I think it's, again, that anxiety, the things you're telling yourself. I feel like you are not talking to yourself very nicely right now, and that is causing you to believe those thoughts, those negative thoughts that you are having. So, the Eight of Swords, again, this is your reminder. Only worry about the things that you have control over. I feel like you are spending so much time worrying about things that you have no control over. So, this is your reminder to, if you are anxious about a thought, take a second to think about, is this something I can control? And if it is not, you need to let it go and move forward. You are keeping yourself stuck. Okay, now we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords could represent a child, and maybe that is this person that needs your help at this time. But also the Page of Swords is that student energy, somebody that's learning something new. So I don't know if you are in the process of learning something new, or also the Page of Swords is somebody that speaks without thinking sometimes. It's that energy of feeling like you have something to say and you said it, and then you think about it later and you kind of regret it. Otherwise, you can think of this as you have lessons that you need to learn, and I feel like you might be going through those lessons right now. But I do feel like whatever this lesson is that you are working on, it's bringing you to the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about stability in your life, and I feel like this is what our hopes are for our future, or even for, our upcoming soon future. I feel like the anxiety that you have has to do with the stability of your home life. And the Four of Wands speaks of having that stability. Some people call it the 1111 card with the two wands. So the things that you are wishing for. But I really feel like it's going to take communication in order to get here. So if you are having any struggles when it comes to your home life or relationship, it is very important at this time that you communicate with each other, that you communicate as adults and try not to bring that Page of Swords energy where you say what you think and don't actually think through what you're saying. So I feel like you do have an opportunity to have a more stable home life if you are communicating. Okay, I like to end my readings with some affirmation cards. So let's get some affirmations for the week. All right. Our first affirmation for this week is, I am beautiful. So it is your reminder that you are a beautiful person. Our next affirmation, I love this. I am perfect just as I am. I don't know if your anxiety this week is stemming from a lack of confidence when it comes to something. And maybe there was somebody in your past that you cut out that was telling you that you aren't enough, that you are not beautiful, that you're not perfect, but you are. You need to tell yourself that. And finally, I forgive my past and set myself free. This is so important to remember as humans. We don't even easily forgive other people, but it's even harder to forgive ourselves sometimes. And remember that we are only human. We all make mistakes. So make sure that you are forgiving yourself and that will help you set yourself free. So that is your weekly forecast, Taurus. If you did enjoy this reading, please hit subscribe, hit the like button, and also hit the notification bell so you will know when I post the next weekly video. I hope you enjoyed, Taurus.